Me now from Washington is Jason Johnson. He's a professor of political science at Hiram College and chief political correspondent for Politics 365. Jason, good morning. Nice to see you this morning. You say that Ambassador Rice is just the latest cabinet official to issue a presidential administration's point of view. What do you feel is behind all of this controversy?
I think in political science we have a term called sore loserdom. And that's pretty much what we're seeing here. I think in many respects, the Republican Party, they are still unhappy about losing the election of 2012. I think many of them are still generally unhappy with Barack Obama's presidency, and that's where you're seeing this sort of political temper tantrum coming from. It is very true that there are questions about Benghazi. It's very true that people can be unhappy about what Susan Rice said on some of the Sunday talk shows, but the anger and the vitriol against her seems incongruous with what she actually did.
Well, this is how New York Magazine's John Heilemann characterized the current Secretary of State Hillary Clinton in an article about Rice's potential to succeed Clinton. He writes, in part, while news of ceasefire talks in Gaza came hours before she touched down in the region, the sequence of events was a vivid reminder of the stature that Clinton has gained in the job. She has been Obama's go-to gal in any global crisis. Now, Clinton has received international praise, not just for her role in the Israeli-Palestinian truce, but for much of her work, really, over the last 4 years. But with her departure looming, how much of a challenge will President Obama have, do you think, in replacing her? And what would that transition even look like?
Well, I think it'll be a difficult transition because you have so many different things going on in the world, in Pakistan, in various parts of the Middle East, even our negotiations with Europe and Asia. But I don't think it's possible to fill Hillary Clinton's shoes. I mean, as a historical figure, as an American icon, as a politician, I don't think there's anyone in the current administration, anyone you could think of, who could match her. So I think what Barack Obama is doing really is simply trying to find someone that matches his personal philosophy and his ideology about the world, and that, at least right now, is Susan Rice.
And there's no chance that Hillary Clinton will stay on, right? I mean, she has said she needs a break.
Yes, she needs a break. There's something that might be looming 4 years down the road that may have her interest, but we certainly know that right now she's planning on leaving the White House and really relaxing, spending time with her family.
Let me just ask you quickly about Illinois Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr. He announced his sudden retirement, meaning that there must be a special election in 120 days. In the wake of President Obama's re-election, there has been a whole lot of talk about Republican soul searching. Is this a chance, do you think, for the party to pick up a seat in a minority district?
I definitely think so. Look, whenever you have a congressman leave because of scandal, there's always an opportunity for the other party. We saw this with Anthony Weiner in New York. A Republican came in and took that seat. So I think the Democratic Party has really taken a hit. There are a lot of local people in Chicago who are unhappy with Jesse Jackson's tenure even before this controversy. And I think this is going to be a highly contested race. We may see some surprises in the coming months.
Jason Johnson, thank you very much. Nice to see you this morning.
Thank you. You too.
How old is the Big Blue Planet?